welcome to the Arboretum here at UC Santa Cruz. And just sort of as a general orientation, here's a map showing most of the Arboretum territory. We occupy about 135 acres, and much of it is shown in this map here. Some of our major featured gardens: Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, a eucalyptus grove, and a Eurasian forest.
The Arboretum is a really awesome outdoor garden. It's located at the base of campus, a little northwest of the entrance, the lower entrance. Part of it is really well-maintained and curated gardens that have exotic plants from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Europe, Asia, all over the world. And then another part of it is California native plant.
And then of course we have another little California garden here at the entrance to the Arboretum, right off of Empire Grade. And that is to sort of signify that natives come first here at the UC Santa Cruz Arboretum. Not that these aren't as very important gardens. For example, our Australian garden contains the largest collection of Australian plants outside of Australia. It may be the same for New Zealand, and our South African collection is very rich as well. And then we also have another 55 acres of California natives, and then another maybe 10 or 15 acres up here featuring our world conifer area, which features rare conifers from the South Pacific and warm temperate regions.
And then there's all kinds of other birds that use this big open space for habitat. So I really like seeing the birds.
Continuing this longer term project where we're studying the social dynamics and social structure of birds in winter, to understand how they form social groups, what the benefits of those social groups are, how that has an influence on plumage traits, which are social signals, or ways to communicate between individuals, both color of their feathers and their song.
And then also, of course, all the plants are amazing. There's so many cool things that not only will you not see them anywhere else in California, but probably not even in the US. There's some really cool, unique stuff that's just here at the Arboretum.
The way that we went about sort of assembling the collections, the Protea collection from South Africa certainly looms large in that regard because of its a wow effect. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to see the Proteas, but we can do that for you. But these big plants flowers that look more like birds, parrots and parakeets. I mean, they're really fanciful. As an Arboretum, we serve to inspire stewardship of the world's biodiversity, and then to do that largely through growing rare and extraordinary plants, from around the world. And so conservation, ecology, art, horticulture are very much, at the thrust of what we do. But in doing that, we really want to make sure we teach children about these things when they're very young, and so that's why we've sort of initiated this new program. So we have young kid programs, we have grade school and high school and junior high, and then lots of adult programs. So, and college students too, of course.
My favorite part is being able to come to the same place over and over again with the kids and to actively interact with the land, which we can't do everywhere. And the Arboretum understands what our intent is with the kids, which is to connect them to the land through their stories, through their explorations, through wildcrafting, through making salves, through learning about the plants, through journaling. We do a whole wide range of stuff. But the biggest thing is being able to come back and being allowed and supported and know that we're welcome here, and to do that with the kids.
The first time I came to the Arboretum was to ask Brett Hall, the director, if I could do an internship here, just like a 2-unit internship my sophomore year, I think it was. And he said, yep. I don't think enough students know about it, and it's just a really magnificent part of campus. And one of the big draws for coming to UCSC, I know for a lot of students, is the wildlife and the nature and the open spaces, and this is another part of campus that there are lots of opportunities to explore.